Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee, aka The Messy Perfectionist, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a flip through of this gorgeous adult coloring book called Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. I recently discovered Hobby Lobby, again, late to the crafting game apparently. And there was only 2 copies of this book on the shelf, and they were both damaged a little bit. I am a book snob. I really like to get books that are in perfect condition, but I was like, this was the greatest adult coloring book that I saw there, and knew I had to have it either way. But what I loved about this, I mean, besides this black and gold beautiful cover, this is so cool. Look at this. This whole panel. Now, I was trying to see when this book was done because it was so limited, and it's flip through information, I guess you can say, when I was trying to look for inspiration. And so it says 2015, reprinted 2015, 12 times, and then 2016 print. So I'm guessing this is a little bit of an older one. It's just so nice. I mean, this is kind of coming apart here just because when you're coloring and you open your book more, so that's kind of a bummer there. But so I also recently got some, they're like the Distress ink pads, except I didn't get the Distress brand because I just wanted to try it. So I don't really love this name page at all, but I just kind of was using it as a test page to see how things would work out, like gel pens. And I also used these pastel pencils that I purchased by the brand Color. It's these. I personally don't recommend these for more advanced coloring and shading. They are very hard. You have to press really hard to use them, and they were difficult to blend. So they're fine for just casual coloring, or if you're just starting out, or if you're, you know, a younger person, like a kid or something. But I have actually debated seeing if I can return these if it's not too late, because they're not very pigmented, as you can see. I wanted pastels, but I wanted pigmented pastels, and they don't blend very easy at all. Anyway, I digress. So the book, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little flip through for you. I haven't done too much on this yet, but it has definitely been the one that I have been most drawn to as of the last couple of weeks. I'm very proud of this page. I think this one came out really nice. I talk about it in another video about the color palette that I selected from Sarah Renee's Clark color catalogs. And it was my first attempt at doing kind of like a bouquet background. I used all Prismacolors for this. They are wonderful pencils. I discovered them starting to watch different adult coloring channels, and apparently everybody uses these. They are more pricey than I have ever spent on a colored pencil. So worth it. I had no idea when I started advancing my color game that your paper and the pencils you use, like, make the difference between enjoying coloring and not enjoying coloring. I recently had a shoulder surgery, and of course it's my dominant hand, so I have to prop my arm up. I have to make sure when I was using my other pencils, I was pressing so hard and my arm would get sore, so I would stop coloring. Getting these, it's just, you can use the lightest pressure if you're not familiar with Prismacolors. I mean, this is 1097 Moss Gray. I am just using the lightest pressure here. I'm barely touching it. A little bit of pressure. They're just wonderful. They really are. They burnish really well. They blend really well. I just love them so much. Anyway, okay. So yeah, this is just such a beautiful book. Also, originally when I started coloring, I really looked for books that were completely complete. I don't know if that makes sense, but like books that had full scenes rather than just a page with like something on it. And then I realized you can do all kinds of stuff in the background. You can totally make it yours. And I'll show you one that I did that is kind of like that. I love this page. I am looking forward to starting this one. I really love the double page spreads. They are just my favorite. But like back like this that are empty, I just think, oh wow, you know, using like the distress ink pads for the backgrounds, I can do so much. I also have a Cricut and have made a few of my own stencils. I made a cloud stencil and I made some other ones. I'll show that to you, what work I have done with those two. But I made them with I made them with cardstock. And so using the ink, you know, that kind of, the cardstock absorbs the ink. So you don't really want to do that. So I'm getting some like plastic that you can use on your Cricut to cut stencils out, and I plan on making a few more things. But the clouds are a lot of fun. This is one I just started last night. This color palette, I decided I wanted, and I talk about this in another video, but you know, I wanted like something earthy, moody, and spooky season. Even though we are in the month of April, my heart forever stays in October. So I kind of wanted like purples and greens. So we'll see how that one comes out. I'm sure I'll update you guys. And see, on these pages, there's lots of room that you can get creative. I don't think I draw very well, so that's a challenge. But, you know, I'm learning. I'm not a professional. And we all have to start somewhere, and we should not compare ourselves to anyone else. Just enjoy the process. Being creative is so good for your mental health. It's good for your self-care. For me, anyway, just being creative in general. And so this one, you can see this is my example of trying to draw. I've erased 17 times, but I thought, oh, it would be really pretty to have like a face, outline of a face, and then maybe another face looking up here. Definitely want to use the ink pads for backgrounds on that. Love this. I see this in like kind of watercolor backgrounds. This will be fun. Aren't they just beautiful though? I love this book. Another double page. I'm so drawn to these. This is going to be a fun page. I did see other people, I did see some artwork from other people. They're out there. I just didn't see a whole lot. So I thought I'd give you guys a flip through. Again, I am late to the coloring game, but adult coloring game. Okay, so this one I just did. I just finished this one. This is an example of what I did using the ink pads and the cloud stencil that I made. So I used about 3 different colors here, I think. I really want to get the Ranger brand Distress inks, but they were more pricey, and since I had 0 experience using any kind of inks, I just wanted to get some to try and see if I even like using them. These are color swatches from Sarah Renee Clark. I can't remember if these are some of her free ones or ones that I purchased, but again, I will link her website down below. She is got some really great resources that I have really loved and have helped me so much. But so in the color swatch, I think I used, well, I definitely used this royal blue for the clouds in the background. And then I think I used the lighter blue as we drew down. And then in the center part, I used these purples and pinks. I had some blue. I used the same brush, so I have some dark blues in there. And the rest was Prismacolors and some gel pens. I was just playing around. These are the brushes that I use for the ink pads. I don't have any of the felt things that people tend to use. And again, I got these little ink pads from Hobby Lobby. They were right next to the Ranger inks. I have nothing to compare them to because I've never used the Distress inks either. I see that's what everybody seems to use, and I have recently ordered just one because I wanted to try and compare. So I ordered just one of the Distress inks to try. But yeah, so this is what I do. There's lots of videos out there of people using these, so definitely check, look, you know, do a search, look for them. I'm not the expert and well, I'm not the expert in any of this. I'm all new to this. I'm just sharing my experience in this beautiful book. But yeah, I rather like the way this one turned out. This will be fun too. They're all fun. They're all very pretty. I loved this. So turn the page to discover what is hidden within the castle. So look at this. Look at this beauty. I hope this is all in frame. You see that? Look at these dragons. Oh, this is just amazing. I feel like this is going to be a huge project for me, and I want to kind of save this till I get better and better. And I feel like I am improving with every picture that I do. So yeah, I'm gonna save that one. And then these are the keys to the Enchanted Forest. So, you know, in this little journey, there's like hidden things. So this is the answer key. And a little bit about her, Johanna. Yeah, and that's that. So that is it for Johanna Basford's Enchanted Forest. My goodness, I can't talk today. I hope that you guys liked this video and found it interesting. Obviously, this channel is a new channel, so I have another channel that I can also link below that talks about my personal experiences and my health journey. And I decided to go ahead and start another channel for just my crafty and art stuff, which it feels very stress-free doing that. It's really hard talking about personal stuff sometimes, and you know, being directly in the face of the camera and all that. I'm sure a lot of you understand. So, and then just, you know, people that are coming there for that, they want information on that experience, and maybe not necessarily, they don't care so much about crafty type stuff. So anyway, new to the channel, it would be super awesome of you if you found any of this information useful to go ahead and hit that like button and comment below and subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. It'll help me grow this channel and hopefully bring you guys more content. I'm constantly being crafty, so I plan on recording a lot of these things. Let me know also if you'd like to see more flip throughs or anything else. Again, I am not a artist. I am a DIYer I guess for everything. I am learning, and I thought it would be awesome to take you guys along on my learning journey and just see how it goes as we progress and move along. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and well, I'll be talking to you guys soon. Bye.